decision last night that I would die for it. Just to show the city what it takes to be alive for it. Can't get me on the line, so they hang me out to dry for it. You know 40 wants peace, but I'm down to cut ties for it.
We're just heading down to see Legend, that's his name, well, nickname, but he's one of my students who is kind of running his own AI agency. And today's session with him is going to be primarily a coaching session, not so much a case study because he just started. So we're going to go through exactly how he can get his first paying client, networking event strategies, cold calling strategies, delivering for clients, onboarding, and all that jazz. So it'll be super valuable for him. We haven't seen each other in person yet, so I'm excited for it because he's a really, really cool guy. He wanted to go running, but that's not happening. So not in my books because my fitness is not there. But nonetheless, I'm excited, so let's do it. All right, so this is Legend here, one of my students who just started, bro. Nice to see you in person, man.
Nice to meet you too, man.
I'm excited, man. And so you're relatively new to building an AI agency. In today's session, I want to go through kind of the start, recap the lead acquisition strategy that we set together.
Okay.
And then kind of go through questions and stuff that you have and updates and what we can do along the way to get to that goal that we have, okay?
Right, I love it,
So first things first, we already talked about the offer, which is a revenue recovery system consisting of inbound receptionist, speed to lead, and lead reactivation. That being the main thing. Targeting home service, med spa, and dental as the main things. And then we have the pricing structure, which is value-based pricing, right? Now, the first thing was warm outreach. I know you already did warm outreach, and you could, I mean, your contacts were in like a huge amount of contacts.
Not at all, like 75.
And that's okay. What did you get off the back of that, the 75?
I got 3 off of that. And a lot of like, I'll get back to you, or some was like, tell me more about it. And it seems like either they were interested in it in themselves or they knew somebody.
Yeah.
Or they was like, you know what? Okay, I like how you framed it. If I know anybody, I'll let you know. So the feedback from it was good. And some, like you said, I picked up the phone and just called a lot of them, or I just met them in person too.
Perfect.
As well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, the 3 that you got, are those 3 free clients that you're working with right now? Or
yes.
both?
Yeah,
All
clients that I'm working with right now.
Perfect.
Yes.
So that was the aim, by the way, of like, get 3 to 5. For some people, 5 is better because they have way less experience talking to people and stuff like that, so they can do 5. But I feel like for you, because you spit absolutely game, then you can do you can do 3 clients for free, which is good. And by the way, he started like 2 weeks ago, 2 to 3 weeks ago as well. So took massive action. I believe in the first 4 days, you reached out to all the contacts, did everything, and got them.
Yeah, it was.
That's like,
and building the automation system that you sent to as well,
bro. That's fucking awesome. So I'm proud of you, bro. The 3 that you worked with so far, at what point are you with them? Are you done or?
Well, I'm in the process right now where it's built, and I'm showing them exactly what's going on with it, and then we're getting ready to implement it now. So they're basically at that point where I'm finishing everything up for them.
Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing. The aim here was to get 3 free clients for the experience.
Yeah.
Right. And then now I want these 3 free clients to turn into paid clients, and I'll walk through how we can do that.
Okay.
And then from now on, we're gonna just get paid clients. Okay.
Okay. Get my language. Get my language.
So, for those guys who are watching, like the 3 free clients, the reason why we do that is because from the moment that you say, hey, I'm doing this, to the moment that you deliver for the client, many different steps, right?
Absolutely.
And everyone's pretty shit when they start. Like you're just not good at talking to clients in terms of this specifically, onboarding them, like pitching your thing, like positioning yourself, like getting out of the comfort zone in that sense, right? I know for you, the uncomfort zone is where you're comfortable, which I feel like it's super awesome. So you've had those experience. I'm sure you've gone through the whole thing step by step, which now you have a better idea of kind of what it looks like to work with clients.
Yes.
So I want to go through free to paid, and then just understand from now on, with networking events that we'll talk about, it's only going to be paid.
Only paid. Okay.
There's no more free clients because you already have the experience.
I like that.
So first of all, for the free clients, did you ask each one for 2 referrals?
Yes.
Okay. And did you get 2 referrals from each one?
Not yet. They are filtering it for me. I told them what clients, and they're like, okay, I got some people in mind.
Yeah.
And so they haven't given me those referrals yet.
On the delivery call, I would make sure to have, so you finish the delivery, right?
Yep.
Like finishing up everything. Hop on a call with them.
Okay.
shoot the agent and say, hey, by the way, did you get a time to think about the two other people that you think I could connect?
Okay.
Ideally though, referrals are like money. You want it up front.
I see what you're saying.
You know, you don't want to wait until like the end.
Yeah.
Especially with an agency, because for you, it requires resources and time to build all these things. So you want to make sure that you do it up front. The way that you do it, again, is you say at the start, hey, I'm at a point right now with my agency where I value referrals and testimonials rather than money. So what I can do right now, the implementation, to be specific, the implementation is going to be for free. The only thing you have to pay for is softwares. And if you know two people right now, they think I could help, if you can put me, you, them in a group chat, that'd be awesome. And then I can go from there.
I like that.
Okay. So that's what we have to do. Of course, now that like you're done with the free clients, we don't do that anymore, because referrals, we ask them at the end, once they're happy with the service, for the paid clients, right? Because now it's money, the exchange.
It's a transaction.
Exactly, a transactional thing with the new ones. But now that we haven't done it at the start, we want to, you obviously told them at the start, but now we want to retell them at the end. Say, hey, by the way, here's the agent. Are you happy? And make sure you have that conversation about the agent. Everything's good. And say, hey, by the way, did you get a chance to think of two people who might be a good fit for what I do and that I could also help?
Right.
But again, we're helping here. We're not selling.
Yes.
Like if they,
I like that.
If they're happy with your service, like, yeah, for example, if I have a good agency that I'm working with and I refer you and you have a good experience, you'll think better of me because I gave you more positive reinforcement.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Good
So,
business that's helping out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the same thing with them. They will give a referral. If they had a good experience with you, they'll give you a referral. Make sure obviously the experience is very good. Like you update them, you deliver that, you do all the stuff that I'm sure like you have no problems on that side. But once they refer you the client, they will also look good because they'll have a good experience, right?
Yeah, I like that.
One thing, by the way, which is I don't think I've ever said this on here, but with the referral, okay, when you always get a referral, this is like really important. Let's say that John refers you Jeanette, right? So you work with Jeanette now. Say, hey, Jeanette, nice to see you. John spoke to me about whatever you do. I'm happy to help you out. When you hop on the first call with her and you finish the call, you want to text John and say, hey, by the way, I appreciate the referral. And me and Jeanette are working out. Everything's going super, super smooth. I appreciate the referral. She's super happy with everything. Okay?
Okay.
Because what that does is that you updated him on how things are going. And he now knows that she's happy with everything and you had a first call and everything's going good. So he's more willing to give you referrals.
Yes, because you're actually handling the referrals.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
So not saying that anybody will do this. What if that person was like, hey, I gave you a referral and I told them that you helped me out for free and now they want to work with you. How would you go about that?
Very good. Supply and demand. So what you would do is you would talk to the client and so can you give me like just hypothetical names? Like who told you this and who are you speaking to?
Let's go Anthony and Mark.
Okay, Mark. So Mark is the referral, right? And he thinks that he's done it for free. And so he probably thinks that he has an idea of this is going to be for free for him as well.
Absolutely.
Hey, Mark, how's it going, man? Look, I know you saw that I worked with Anthony for free. I'm at a point right now though where like my supply meets my demand and I can't take on more clients. And so what I'm gonna have to do is for some clients, man, I'll be honest, like we charge this much, but because you're Anthony's referral and I like you, man, and you're a good guy, I'll give you like I'll give you a kickback on it.
Right.
I don't call it discount. I hate the word discount, bro. I really don't. I don't like discount. The word discount, take it out. So I'll lower the investment because you are a referral from Anthony and I like Anthony a lot.
Right.
Right? You can do that.
Same. I like that.
Just be completely honest that, okay, look, my demand meets the supply. I can't take on more clients without like now it's, I got to start charging.
Yeah.
For most clients, man, I'll be honest, you see how I'm like, most clients, man, like for some people it's like this much, but because it's your Anthony's referral and he's a super fucking nice guy, I love him, for you it's going to be lower, okay?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
And so you're kind of like incentivizing them to say yes to that and you're good to go.
Plus they already know the work that you do already. Obviously they're interested in it.
Yeah, a referral usually closes because it's not like they have more trust because they're friend, and so there's more trust there. Now, does that make sense? Asking for a referral.
That makes sense. I like that. Yeah.
Okay, very good question on that.
I like that setup too.
Now, retention. So how do we turn out the free client into the paid client? What you want to do is to turn the free to paid is you charge them a monthly retainer, right?
Okay.
So very, very important. We should have treated the free client as a paid client.
Right.
Meaning that the whole sales process, asking them for numbers, how many calls do you get, what is this, this, and this, all the numbers to get the right data, to get the right numbers, to then get the right price, is something that you should do with the free client in the first place.
I see what you're saying.
Because you would then charge them a retainer. So, did you ask the right questions at the start of the free client?
Yes.
Did you say? So you have an idea, okay, like, and you can use my GPT that I give you to say, hey, I talked to this client, they have this many calls, this conversion is this, AOV is this. What would you price this? take the retainer of that, and that's what you would charge the client. What you would do is this, when you have the delivery call, ask for the referral, okay? Then they test it. What you want to do is you want to schedule a check-in after 2 weeks of that delivery call. Okay, that check-in right there is where you want to say, hey, are you happy with everything, anything that you want me to change or whatever? And from there you say, hey, and they ask you stuff to change. And when you do this, you say, hey, look, the agent is already amazing the way it is, but it's even better, man, like just like a human employee, it's even better if you have me optimizing it over time, if you have me looking back at the calls, and you have me like making sure all the automations, because sometimes like softwares make changes,
Of course.
which actually happens, updates and stuff, where you need someone there, and I'm sure like you don't want to, like I'm sure you're very busy. Again, you're very busy, very everything. So I'm sure you don't want to take care of that. What I can do, man, is I can do this for you, okay? For most clients, in terms of something that do like this, we usually charge a setup fee and a monthly retainer, and we charge this much usually. Okay. But because it's you, man, I know that we had a good experience, and I really like what you do, and I like you as a person. We can do it for this much for the retainer. Okay. Now, let's say the retainer initial price is 500. You tell them, hey, usually it's 700, man, but because it's you, I'm gonna do 400.
I see. Okay.
So just a little bit less
You're
than the
still
original price.
Yeah.
But you want to obviously anchor it to the high thing. That's how you turn the free client into paid client. So you have the delivery call, ask for referral. Then you make them use the agent. 2 weeks after the agent is they're using the agent, you want to schedule a check-in. Position is like, hey, we can hop on a quick call just to go through anything that you like, what your thoughts are, all that stuff. See if you need any changes. And then from there you say, okay, just now that you mentioned you need changes, like the agent is great, but it's even better if you do X, Y, and Z, outcome, and you're a very busy person, so I'm sure you don't want to take care of that. That's why I'm here. And for most clients that I do this for, it's typically this, but for you, it's going to be this.
Right here. Okay. And so you said after 2 weeks, that's when we're trying to turn them into
2 weeks
a
check-in, because you already ask, you know the whole thing of give, and then ask?
Of course.
You don't want to ask for referral and then a retainer like back to back.
Right.
So let them give you the referral first. And then you want to update them the referral as well, so they have it be a more positive reinforcement.
Of course.
2 weeks later, you want to schedule a check-in.
Okay. That makes sense. I like that timeline.
Like, dude, it's always client experience.
Yes.
It's always client experience is the most important thing. As bad as it sounds, bro, like the client experience throughout the whole process, sometimes it's just as important, if not a bit more than the outcome that the client gets.
I can believe that.
You know? By the way, the client experience is the reason why we were able to charge high 5 figures for every single client that we had and retain them over time, bro. The clients that paid us the most are the ones that give us less stress, less problems, less everything. They know us better. They give us referrals. Like, dude, they're just so much better, bro. That's kind of what the agency needs to look like in the long term, is saying, okay, we're not gonna have 50 clients every month. Just like, we're not gonna have 50 clients that we have to find every month. You wanna work with XYZ clients, 5 to 10 clients. Again, depending on if you have a goal 10K a month, then obviously 10 clients on 1K a month retainer, which is fine. That keep paying us, you know? And those clients, if you give them a good experience, which is updating them, is making sure that you have you check in on them. Like, hey, how's it going? All these things that a human needs. It's not that they want it, but it's like, if they have it, it's like,
nice.
It's nice.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, oh, the dude's fucking, you know, he's actually like texting me.
Like, he's checking on it. Yeah,
bro. He cares, you know?
Yeah.
If nothing positive that we feel, we don't think, okay, let me just give this guy a referral for no reason, you know? It's only once you do something that's positive, like positive reinforcement, that's when someone wants to give you something, you know?
It's like, I got to get something back.
Yeah, obviously, man. And because you are good at like the human connection, I feel like you're very good at talking to people and so on. And spit absolute game.
Man, I appreciate
Then you can you can use that to your advantage, okay? Think that throughout, this is not like just now, just throughout the whole agency.
Of course.
Client experience is huge, bro. You know? Like making sure that you're structured. It's on, hey, we have the onboarding call. The next thing is the onboarding call. Then we have this with this. They don't feel like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. This guy has a whole process, even though it's your first time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's structured. It looks good.
It does. No one cares. No one's gonna ask you, is this your first client? Like, no one cares about that, you know? If you make it feel like, for example, you could be my first client and you wouldn't know because you didn't ask me.
I had no idea. Yeah.
Because I told you, hey, after this, we're gonna have a deep dive audit, and we have this, and we have this. When like, it's like that, you know?
Right.
And if I come out professional, if I come out structured, then in your head you're like, okay, this guy is exactly like what I want. Same thing with you, right? When they think of you. So
I love that.
now this right here was a warm outreach, okay? So you have 3 free clients, which is exactly the goal that we had in terms of getting those clients early in,
Right.
which is amazing. Then we have networking events, okay? So you're in Florida, Fort Lauderdale right now, which I believe is one of the best places to be in terms of networking, right? And I'm sure you know because you go out and see people and so on. First of all, how has the networking events been here so far? What did you attend? What did you get? What conversations have you had? How has it been in general? And then we can go from there.
It's been good. A lot of the ones that I've been focused on is I've been to a few tech events, but then, like you said, I'm like, okay, where are the individuals that I'm actually looking for, you know, too, as well. So I've been to a few of those events. And I want to say the last call we spoke about, you were like, just go in and meet people.
Yeah.
And then everything else will fall into place. And that was my biggest thing. I looked at networking as like transactional. I looked at it as like, okay, I got to meet this person. I got to do this. So I just walked in like, you know what? I'm just going to meet people. And if this person has a business or anything that I feel like I can help in, and you brought that up, you're like, just get to know them and be like, you know what? I think I can help with that. And that'll make them more interested.
Dude, yes.
And make them more interested. So I've actually just go to events just like that. And then in my co-working space, I just meet people like that. I just walk up to them like, hey, you know, what do you do? Like, okay, how's that been going for you? And kind of the same way that you asked me the questions that I was going through.
Yep.
And I tell them a little bit, I'm like, man, you mind if we jump on a call? I think, you know, there's opportunity or I have something that can help alleviate that or help that. And they're like, oh yeah, sure. So it's once I changed my mindset on it and I follow the system that you have in place with the questions, it just flows. It's
your intention, right, going into the thing itself.
Yeah.
If your intention is, but I was the same. It was like, if your intention is I need to sell, you just go there. You like, they can feel it, bro.
They know it. They know it.
They just feel it. If my whole thing here is like, I need to get this, and you just feel it, like naturally. It's just an energy thing, right? One thing I say is detach yourself away from the outcome. Detach yourself away from like, you know, I need to book a call. I need to like close this guy, whatever. If you genuinely there to help, because we are helping people. That's all business is. Helping someone, whatever. You can also have like, people who, because it's like scammers and stuff, like of course, who just like give service for nothing. But I'm saying in general, with business, it's all about helping someone get from A to B, right?
Absolutely.
So if you go in there with that intention, then it's also better. Which means, when you talk to them, you don't say, hey, I'm Legend, I have an AI agency, I can help you solve the problem. Like, because they don't know anything. Like, it's like way too much, right? So I don't have to teach you how to speak to people because you already know how to do that, right? Very well. Again, guys, we're someone spit some game outside, which you've seen before. So
got you.
So you're good. But again, the whole premise of networking event is the same thing as talking to people outside. It's just like talk about them, and ask them, hey, by the way, how are you currently handling this process, like the process that we can help?
Right.
And then when you see that they have a problem, oh, since you mentioned you have this problem, I'm happy to like just jump on a call, see if and how I can help, like if in the first place,
and that's the big thing too as well. I tell them like, I just like, hey, maybe we can, you know, there's something I have here that may help you. If it's a fit, if not, you know, no big deal. I make it real lighthearted, or I say, you know, or maybe it's a fit for you, or maybe it's not a fit for you.
Yeah.
Just where it's like, I'm not pitching anything, I'm not selling anything. It's kind of like, hey, this is an opportunity I have. You know, maybe you may be a good fit, maybe you're not. And there's clients where I tell them like, you know what, you're not getting a lot of calls, honestly, man. Like, I'll be honest with you, you know.
Perfect, bro. Disqualifying people.
Absolutely. I tell them like, no, you're not missing a lot of calls, man. Like, you're good. Like, you really don't need this. And they're more appreciative. They're like, dang, thank you for letting me know that.
Yep. When you disqualify someone, it's not in your best interest, so they see honesty, and honesty is trust, and they trust you more.
Yep.
That's
and
why
they love it. And they're like, so what can I do? Anything I can work with you with? Now they're like, now they want to work with me because I told them that. And I'm like,
dude, 100%. Because if your intention is that I'm gonna actually help this person, if it doesn't help, I'm just gonna tell them. Because if I tell them, I'm actually helping him, you know?
Yes.
Now, strategy-wise as well, that's the way that you hold the conversation, right? And hold the frame. You do want to get business cards, which is what I mentioned before. A lot of them don't have it, it's fine. But like the ones that do, like just get the business cards.
Right.
Because obviously the aim is to get meetings booked, right? So if you don't get a meeting booked there, always aim to have a good conversation, make a good first impression, and then you call them the next day or even after like later that day, and you say, hey John, or hey Legend, how's it going, man? It's just Michaela here. Like, I know we had a chat earlier. You're super cool, man. Nice to see you. By the way, I'm happy to jump on a quick call just to have a chat and go through a few things.
Like that.
It's sometime tomorrow good for you.
Yeah.
And if they had a positive reinforcement on the conversation that you had, they're much more willing to like be on a call with you. Jump on.
Yes.
That's how you book calls, because it's not very likely that I would want to book a call with someone directly on a networking event.
I can see that, yeah.
Because I want to have a good conversation with them, you know, and then get business cards or get their contact number.
And build rapport.
Because you always say, oh, we can have a quick chat, but if you don't call them back, you're never going to have a chat with them. You know, be proactive, you know, build rapport, build rapport, build that trust, have them like, be yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Keep it super lighthearted, like, which is why I like the approach of like, do you know anyone who might be interested?
Yes. Don't
if you
feel
say,
pushy or
I want to help you, I
salesy.
want to help you, like, dude, like, relax, you know, like, it's not, we're not there yet. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you have to build that trust there. Does that make sense to networking events?
Yeah, that does.
Okay.
That
Now,
does.
on a higher level, on an important level, we don't want to go to networking events where ICP is not hanging out. Like tech events, you have to think about, is home service, dental, and med spa, which is kind of the niches that we target, are they going to hang out there?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
It's sort of like, let's say you say, okay, I want to start posting on LinkedIn. I want to start outreaching on LinkedIn. Okay. Is it about the platform, or is it about where the client that we're targeting is hanging out, right? Like, is home service businesses hanging out on LinkedIn? No, they're not, right?
No.
They're better to cold call because that's how they get clients, right?
Right.
But not through LinkedIn because that's not where they hang out. That kind of thought. So like the networking events, is the whole point of that is to go to a place where like our ICP hangs out, to have a conversation with them, help them out, and like see if you can have a chat with them, you know? But if we're going to a place just to like, I mean, meeting people is good, I'm saying in general, but obviously on a business level, we don't want to just meet people just to meet people, you know?
Right.
It can lead to opportunities, but it's better if you talk to a home service person, because his network is also home service persons, you know? And so you get access to this network if you do a good job and you go through the whole like referral and thing that I mentioned before, right? So with these networking events, when you go there, make sure that you sign up to networking events that are like either B2B expeditions, that are either niche specific, so dental networking events, home service networking events, obviously in person because online is still a bit tough. So do that. I mean, home service, construction, real estate, all this stuff is huge here, bro. So
it's
like
huge, yeah.
you can always like go there, have conversations.
And that's what I learned too as well. Like real estate investors or real estate owners, they have to know those people for their team. You know, so sometimes I went to real estate events, and it was like, you know what, I may know some people, you know, so I think that's a great opportunity too as well.
That's very smart. People who, you know, have a network of other people that you can help, right? And by the way, even real estate, lead reactivation, speed to lead, those are things that they need as well, you know?
Perfect. I actually got a meeting set up with another guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
So more of these networking events, less tech events though.
Okay.
That's what I want you to double down on. Like for now is networking events.
Perfect. I can do that.
Are you doing any cold calls right now?
No, I haven't jumped into that. I'm just following the script that you've been giving me.
Yes.
So I haven't jumped into that yet. So I've just been following what you gave me.
Yeah.
And then once we get to that point, then we get to that point.
Trust the process, bro. Trust the process and go through everything step by step.
That's what I'm doing.
There's no rush on getting to the cold outreach. Like, dude, you're going to crush it either way. I'm saying like, you're going to crush it. But for you specifically, because you're good at speaking, you're good at talking to people, which is just like it's a skill that as a coach, I can't teach you. You know, it's very hard, bro, you know? So you have that already. Use it to your advantage in the spam networking events.
Okay.
You think we can find 2 to 3 a week that we can go here?
I can do that. I can do that. I can see, I'm not saying it's not possible. It's just what area that I'm looking into as well. Like Fort Lauderdale is not bad for networking events, but Miami's usually the big ones for it.
It's near as well, so.
Say what?
It's near.
Yeah, it's near as well too. So yeah, I don't think that would be hard to find that. It would be finding the right ones during that time too as well.
You only know if you do more of them, right? Like
yeah, that's the only thing, right? Yeah.
I went to B2B Expo 5 times. Only one of them was good, you know?
Okay.
So maybe let's go away from that B2B network and let's try something else, you know?
Okay.
One more
So
thing.
we'll try that. Okay.
Some networking events are hosted by people who don't really know online presence, how to do all that stuff, right? So it's usually word of mouth sometimes. For home service, remember, home service is not really good online. They don't know how to do social media and stuff. So they might be there online, but you can't find them. So when you go to a networking event and you find your ICP, you also want to ask them, hey, by the way, where do the cool kids hang out?
Yeah.
Where are you guys at?
Like,
you know?
where y'all be at?
Yeah, where y'all be at? And they'll tell you, I don't like, just if you ask them a question, like, where do you guys hang out? I'm just curious, like, where do you, like, you're like dental, you know any more dentists that I can talk to? Like, where do you guys hang out? Oh yeah, we hang out like on Wednesdays. We go to like this restaurant or this place. Boom.
Just like that.
Yeah, but
you got a whole network.
Yeah.
That's fire.
You know, that's how you go like above and beyond, you know? You can either like be normal and like just to go to a few networking events and just kind of see how it goes, or not see how it goes and like go to as many networking events as possible. Double down on that. Use your leverage that you can speak to people. Get those business cards, call them back the next day. And book meetings.
Yes.
This is all generation of demand. Generating demand, all to the same source process, which is going to be the discovery call and proposal call, right? All the same. Everything before discovery call, it's all just like, it doesn't matter what it is, generation of demand.
Yep.
So then funnel, it's like this, funnel them into the same thing.
Right.
You know, then here it can be like, again, cold calls, warm outreach, networking events, but they all go through the same exact funnel.
Funnel right there for that discovery call.
Yeah, exactly. Are we confident that we can execute?
Oh, 100%.
No
I look
doubt,
forward to
no
it,
doubt.
man. Like, I'm smiling. I'm like, it's showtime, man. Like, what?
Dude, with this is proven to work. It will work.
100%.
Like, it's not like we'll see how it works. It's not we'll see. It will work.
Yes.
You will get the results. You'll get the data. As long as you consistently put in the action. Again, it's not going to be as easy as like people make it seem and so on. It's going to be hard, you know. Enjoy the process, but you have what it takes. You have all the skills and so on. Again, all the soft skills that are hard to train, you have them already, you know.
Yes.
Now it's more strategy. How can we turn all of this into like an actual tangible client and that? You look at me, right? You know I've gotten to where you want to be, and you know I'm not special because I'm talking to you. We already had a lot of sessions. It's just about consistency, taking action.
That's it.
And the strategy is the strategy.
Yeah.
Then you're like, okay, if he can do it, then so can I.
Right.
Which you didn't have before. So that limiting belief has been broken. And so over time, you start to break limiting beliefs to the point where you just don't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah.
And you just like, you just take action and you just don't care because you realize that a lot of people that give you advice are people who are not where you want to be.
100%.
And so you start not taking advice from people who are not where you want to be, which filters out everyone, basically everyone in your life. And then you end up just talking to people that are where you want to be and take their advice and you get a lot further.
Yes. How did you get into, because a lot of people aren't good at speaking to people, networking. I realize you're very good at body language, understanding body language, the conversations too as well. And you're good at putting those two things together.
Yeah.
You know, I realize that you have good tonality. So it depends on what you're saying.
Yep.
You may lower your voice, or it depends on what you're saying, you may come in a little bit. How did that come about? Because that's a skill. Like,
that's sales.
Most people don't know. Sales.
Sales is life, bro.
Yes.
Sales is coaching. When you have a limiting belief, I will objection handle you on the limiting belief.
Yeah, you
when
do. My goodness.
When you say it's too expensive, I will objection handle you, it's too expensive. If you say I can't do this, I'll objection handle you as to why you can do it. Bro, everything in life is sales. How did I go good at sales? For example, like content. You look at my content now and you see, okay, this guy has done it for so long. He's always been like this. But if you look at my first video, it was so bad, bro. Like it was like up close like this, like, hey boys, what's up? Welcome back to the video. I don't know what to do here, whatever. So it was like, dude, a lot of it is just not caring, bro, and just like doing it and getting better, because everything in life is a skill. We're not born being good at speaking.
Yes.
Like you as well, I can tell, like you weren't always like this. I'm sure there was a side of you that was really like insecure. I don't know if it was, but I'm saying the insecure legend, the guy who doesn't really come out of his shell, doesn't really speak to people because he's afraid what people think. That's what I had, right? For example, LinkedIn, you know, send a LinkedIn DM, like, what if they say no? It's like, bro, you don't even fucking know. Just send a LinkedIn DM, get on the first meeting. I had to do that for investment banking, networking, you know? And I was so afraid because like, yeah, but why do I even say on the call, you know? Like this right here, talking to like, well, quote unquote stranger that I haven't done before you even joined the program. Right. To me, would have been nuts, you know? And the limiting belief has been broken by just doing it. You realize like humans are all very similar. They have like limiting beliefs which prevents them from doing X, Y, and Z. And you have to be so self-aware about it. And the skill set of like reframing is something that you have to learn over time by just doing it. You know, I've had coaches, mentors who taught me along the way, but that's fast track the process.
It was interesting because I realized too as well is when you are getting coaching or you get mentorship, you are essentially getting around a network and a group of people as well.
Yep.
And I don't think a lot of people really understand that you are changing your environment. And that's what I realized with you, because in my head, I'm like, okay, I need to get around more like-minded people. I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. I'm just not around those individuals. Then when I looked at your course and I looked at the community, to me, it was a no-brainer, because I'm like, wait a minute. He has this course where there's individuals that said, I want to invest in myself with a good amount of money. And I'm like, now I'm in that community. Now I'm a part of that. Now I'm in this network of like-minded individuals. So looking at it, I'm like, now I'm also around these people that I can bounce ideas off of and ask questions, and then also be around you because no telling who you know at your level at the same time.
It's either you're lucky to have friends who are already like that, or you put yourself in places where you do it. But it's like that. It's just like that. You know, the only reason people don't invest in themselves is because they're scared.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just fear. Dude, let's do this, bro.
Man, I'm excited.
I want to see that case study in 6 months' time.
That's what I keep thinking about. Like case study. I'm like, I'm gonna need my own video, man.
Yes,
I want to be on the thumbnail. Be like, this how he did it. Like, hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
Dude, awesome, bro.
Man.
Love it, bro.